Okay, let's continue. It says, Jana wishes to order a large cheese pizza. She can choose among 3 pizza parlors in town: Antonio's, Steve's, and Dorsey's. Antonio's large cheese pizza is a round 16-inch diameter pizza that sells for $15. Antonio's is a large cheese pizza. It's round. It's got a diameter, which means the distance all the way across is 16, and the distance halfway across is the radius. So that would be 8 inches. This is Antonio's, and it sells for $15. Or Steve's large cheese pizza is round. Steve's large pizza is round. 14-inch diameter, so that means halfway across would be 7 inches, and it sells for $12. And then Dorsey's large cheese pizza is square. Dorsey's is square, and it sells for 12 inches by 12 inches, and it sells for $10. All right, these are her choices. It says all 3 pizzas have the same thickness. So to get the most for her money, which pizza parlor should she order from? So first, let's figure out, we're worried about area, we're worried about the amount you get to eat, right? So let's figure out the area of each of these. So for Anthony's, this is a circle, so the area here is going to be pi r squared, or 8 squared, or 64 pi. And if I put that in my calculator, it turns out to be about, what does that turn out to be? Oh, I don't know. I didn't put that. Let me figure that out. 64 times pi gives me 201.06 about. This is about 201.06. Okay. And so the area of this one's going to be pi r squared, which is going to be r7. So r squared is 49 pi. Is this going to be this area? And so that is 153.93. 153.93. And this is square inches. Is what in square inches. This is the area of this one. Okay, and the area of a square is length times width, or base times height, or 12 times 12, which is 144 square inches. And so we want to know what is the best deal for her to do. So what we can do is we could take the price and divide it by the area. So this was $10 for this much pizza, and this is going to be $12 for this much, and this was $15 for this much. So if I take 15 and I divide it by 201.06, it turns out that I am paying about 0.075 cents per every square inch of pizza if I order from Antonio's. If I order from Steve, I take 153.93 and I divide that by, if I take 12, divide it by 153.93, I get 0.0779 or 0.078 dollars per square inch. And if I take $10 and I divide it by 144, I am paying $0.069 per square inch. So if we are not worried about which one tastes best or which one is our favorite, we just want to know what is the best deal, ordering from Dorsey's is the best deal because this is the cheapest. We're only paying $0.069 per square inch. So Dorsey's is the best deal. Okay, you're getting the most for your money there. Example 4. Determine the shaded area of the region. Use the pi pi key on your calculator and round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So the shaded region is this orange region. So this is, we see two shapes here. We see a trapezoid and we see a circle. So this number here is 9 inches, this is 4 inches, and this is 20 inches. Okay, so to figure out the area of the shaded region, we should find out the area of the trapezoid, and then we should subtract out the area of the circle, and that will give us the shaded region. So our plan is find the area of the trapezoid, and then we're going to subtract the area of the circle. And that's going to give us the area of the shaded region. So the area of a trapezoid, if you recall from the first video, it's equal to 1/2 times the height. And so the height is the distance from here to here. And so since this is a circle and this is the radius, it's from here to here is 4 and from here to here is 4. So the height right here would be 8 times the sum of the bases, 20 plus 9. That is the area of the trapezoid minus the area of the circle. Well, the area of a circle is pi r squared, and r is 4, and this is going to be squared. So this is going to give us 1/2 times 8, which is 4, times 20 plus 9. This is 29 times 8 times 1/2. So that's 4 times 29 is what that is, minus 16 pi. So I'm going to put this in my calculator, and then I'm going to round to the nearest hundredth place, which they said to do. And when I do that, I get 65.73 square inches. That is the area of the shaded region, this orange stuff. All right, let's do example 5. Alte plans to fertilize his lawn. The shapes and dimensions of his lot, house, driveway, pool, and rose garden are shown in figure 8.34. One bag of fertilizer costs this much money and covers this much area. Determine how many bags of fertilizer he needs and the total cost of the fertilizer. Assume only full bags may be purchased. So this is the layout of his yard. And so this is similar to the last problem, where we're just going to figure out the total area, and then we're going to subtract off the rose garden, the pool, the house, and the driveway to figure out how much fertilizer he needs for these parts. So the total area is the rectangle. So we're going to take the area of the rectangle, and then we're going to subtract the area of the pool, the area of the house, the area of the garden, and the area of the driveway, and that will tell us how much area needs to be fertilized. So the area of the rectangle is base times height, or length times width, or 180 feet times 150 feet. And then the area of the pool, which is another rectangle, is length times width, 30 times 20. And then the area of the house is another rectangle, so length times width, 60 by 40. And then the area of a rose garden, which is a circle, so this is pi r squared, and the radius is half of the diameter, which is 12, minus pi 12 squared, minus the driveway, which is another rectangle, which is length times width, 16 times 40. And so the units on all of these is square feet, square feet, square feet, square feet, square feet. So those are all the same. All right, so in my calculator, when I do this, I get 27,000 minus 600 minus 2,400 minus 144 times pi minus 640, which gives me 22,009. Oops, let me write that better. 22,907.6 feet squared. So this is the area that needs to be fertilized. Okay, fine. Then it says, how many bags of fertilizer do we need? Well, each bag covers this much area, 5,000. So we have to say, well, how many 5,000 square feet are there in this? So we have to take this and we divide it by 5,000 to figure out how many bags we need. So when we do that, this is 4.58. So we're going to round up. They don't sell part bags, so we have to buy 5 bags of fertilizer. Then, how much is it going to cost us? So it is $29.95 for each bag, so we have to buy 5 of them. So it's going to cost us $149.75, not including tax. Okay, last example. We have to convert 1 square feet to square inches. So this is the easiest way to do this. We know, and if you didn't know, let me just tell you right now, that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. But they're not asking us to convert from between inches and feet. They're asking us to convert between square inches and square feet. So what you can do to one side of the equation, you can do to the other. So I'm going to square this side and square this side. 12 squared is 12 times 12, which is 144. An inch times an inch is a square inch. 1 squared is 1, and a foot times a foot is a foot squared. So now I have a new conversion. So if it says to convert 1 square foot to square inches, I just did that. This is part A. 144 square inches. Plus, I can use this information in my next problem, B. Convert 37 square feet to square inches. When I'm converting something, I always put it in over 1. You're allowed to do that. And then I'm going to multiply it by something that's going to convert it. Well, if I know there's 144 square inches in 1 square foot, I'm going to write the inches in the top, because that's what I want it to turn into, and I'm going to say over 1 foot squared. This is a conversion factor. And when I multiply this, these cancel out. And so I just will know I'm doing this right. My units are going to be in square inches. So 37 times 144 gives me 5,328 square inches. And that's the answer to this one. Similarly, if they want me to convert 432 square inches to square feet, I have this new conversion factor that there's 144 square inches in 1 square foot. So I'm going to put this over 1 again, but this time I want it to turn into square feet. So I put the square feet, 1 square foot in the numerator, and I put the 144 square inches in the denominator, and these guys will cancel. And now I take 432 divided by 144, and I will get 3 square feet. And that is it for section 8.3.